Don and Jackie Keegan Kalmus, who just turned 5, had a fever, was told by the school nurse he was going home, so he simply walked out the door of the school unnoticed.
I think the school should definitely be accountable.
Yasmin Kalmus's 5-year-old son Keegan walked out of Jackson Elementary School in Batavia into single-digit weather on Tuesday after a nurse told him he would be going home. Nobody seemed to notice the child was missing from the school until his father came to pick him up after he was notified his son was sick.
Nobody escorted my 5-year-old back to the nurse's office. They just let him, wander, basically, and it's upsetting.
Keegan, who had a fever of 101, according to his parents, walked alone through 2 busy intersections in Batavia and was discovered by a Good Samaritan who called the police.
He could have got hit by a car crossing 2 major highways, Route 63, Route 5, by himself. Anything could have happened. I exhaust myself thinking about it.
Keegan's father said no one told him the boy was missing until about 20 minutes had gone by.
One of the nurse comes out and like, we can't find your kids. And then the principal comes out and she's like, I'm like, well, don't you guys have cameras? And she's like, well, our camera system doesn't work. No.
The cameras were working, Batavia School Superintendent Christopher Daly told me, although he said one monitor was out. He was not available for an on-camera interview, but has notified all parents that safety changes in the schools will be made as necessary. But still, some parents of kindergartners are very concerned.
My child is very timid, she's shy, she's in her own little shell. What would happen if she got out? Where would she go?
My thoughts is there should be a little bit more security. I'm not comfortable with my son going to the nurse's office and having to walk back to his locker to get his stuff by himself.
I just want somebody to walk with him back and forth, because the door is right next to his classroom. Like any kid could walk out at any time.
Superintendent Daly told me there will be faculty meetings tonight to review security procedures and some possible changes coming up at 6.
So did the parents meet with the superintendent?
Don, they did. The father met with the superintendent, and he is convinced there will be changes, but the mom told me she's still waiting for an apology from the district. And by the way, the boy is feeling better today.